Hey, how's it? This is the foundation. Doing my week 3 picks. 8, 7, and 1. Yeah. All right. Um, these ties are getting stupid. Like always, I do my Cowboys video separate. Anyway, let's get going. Thursday night. New York Jets, Cleveland Browns. I got the Cleveland Browns getting their first win in I don't know how long. Short week. Sam Darnold struggled a little bit, and the Browns defense they do play well. So that's what I'm gonna roll with. Um, their offense just doesn't have to mess it up. Next is the New Orleans Saints versus Atlanta Falcons. I got Atlanta Falcons. This is gonna be a shootout. I don't know, maybe mid 30s or whatever each team. But I gotta sort of Saints. I'm surprised that their defense is not playing as well as I thought they would, and all that. But yeah. Next is the Denver Broncos versus the Baltimore Ravens. I got the Baltimore Ravens. I think being at home, I think is going to help. But Denver, they played their first 2 games at home. I know they 2-0, but their first 2 games was at home. They always play hard at home. So how they can go on the road, eh? So that's why I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think the Broncos are gonna be a different team on the road. Next is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers. I got the Panthers being at home. Their front seven is one of the most physical units in the league. They're gonna cause some problems for Andy Dalton. Yeah, so I got it like that. Next is the New York Giants versus the Houston Texans. I got the Texans. I think with the Giants team, I think the game is going to stay close for a while because Deshaun Watson has been struggling a little bit. I think as the game goes on, I think they'll get some points and all that. The Giants lost their center now. I mean, this is just crazy. They're already struggling, and just to add insult to injury, no pun intended, they lost their center. That's horrible. I don't care about that. That's horrible. Next is the Tennessee Titans versus Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the Jaguars. I did not see that from Blake Bortles as even though after losing Fournette, I thought it was like the Patriots got this, and Blake Bortles played a great game. And their defense, what their defense can do. They're easily top 2 defenses. Could be the best defense in the league. Tennessee Titans, they're a little bit banged up. I know they managed to make some scores, but they're banged up, and Jacksonville is just playing on a high right now. And Fournette is returning as well, too. Next is the San Francisco 49ers versus Kansas City Chiefs. I got the Kansas City Chiefs. That home crowd is going to be in a frenzy. With the way Mahomes is playing and the way the team is playing, they're going to be in a frenzy. That it's going to be very hard for the San Francisco 49ers to do something. They can do something with Breida. Breida is playing well right now. Jimmy G, though, he could have cost the game. He threw the interception. He got bailed out by that penalty. So that could have cost him the game. Next is the Oakland Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins. I got the Dolphins. Whenever a team travels coast to coast, the traveling team always struggle. It's always harder on them. And so I got the Dolphins. Dolphins is not a flashy team. They're just gonna line up and say, "Let's go." Oakland. The one thing that they traded away is the one thing they desperately need, and that's pass rush. Next is the Buffalo Bills versus the Minnesota Vikings. I got the Minnesota Vikings. Another hard place to play. Kirk Cousins is playing pretty good. I picked them to win. They got the tie. They should have lost. But anyway, they're gonna win this game. Bills is in such disarray. Now you got Vontae Davis retiring at halftime. I mean, that's crazy. Next is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I got the Eagles. Carson Wentz makes his return. The one thing is concerning is that their pass protection has been kind of off. But then Colts is not a really consistent pass rush team, so But the Eagles overall, they're just a better team and all that. Colts is playing much more better, and then you never know. Frank Reich could have some things, with the tendencies of knowing some of the tendencies of of the Eagles because he was there. He was with them last year, so you never know. Maybe there's the Indianapolis special or Colts special, whatever. Next is the Green Bay Packers versus the Washington Redskins. I got the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, he's going to see Alex Smith, and that's going to give him a little extra motivation right there. They tied. They should have won. That was a stupid call. They better do something about this stupid rule. It's one of the dumbest rules ever. But having said that, my former I was like, that was stupid. That was the dumbest call. And then my former manager calls me up and he goes, "Did you see that call? That was." And then I was like, "Oh, shut up! At least never happened to you in the playoffs, in the division round. I mean, come on, look, come on. You telling me you got screwed? Come on, okay? No, give me that. No, I mean, yes, you got screwed, but don't cry to me about a week 2 game. Shut up." Next is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Los Angeles Rams. I got the Rams. You try and slow down McVay, he's just going to turn around and say, "Hey, Gurley, take it over." And Gurley is playing the best running back right now. They're a loaded team. Chargers are just playing against a better team. Next is the Chicago Bears versus the Arizona Cardinals. I got the Bears. Defensively, that was the best great trade. Now they're going to be in a lot of games. Trubisky must get better, though. He has Howard, he has Miller, he has Robinson, he has White, Burton. He has a lot of things going for him. He just got to play better. Cardinals, I thought with David Johnson coming back would have been, they would have been playing better, but they're struggling. I don't know. I would throw in Josh Rosen already. I mean, what's Sam Bradford gonna do anyway already? Next is New England Patriots versus the Detroit Lions. I got the New England Patriots. I don't think though that the Lions can do some things against the defense. But one thing about whenever the Patriots get embarrassed, they come back twice as strong. They traded for Josh Gordon. They're the only team that could have pulled off this move. I know a lot of Cowboy fans wanted him, but I just, I was just like, I don't care if they do something or not. I mean, the only thing I was just like, I don't want to give up resources. I mean, yeah, 5th round pick, whatever. But at the same time, too, you're going to have to release somebody. And depending on who you release, if Gordon messes up, not only you lost your pick, you lost your another player, and you just weakening the team even more. And we already have our own problems already with that kind of stuff. But again, if they would have signed them, I wouldn't have cared. Next is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got the Buccaneers. I mean, Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing well. I mean, their defensive front four is nasty. Steelers, they played a much better offensive game, but now some drama coming out. Now, first was Le'Veon Bell, now Antonio Brown. Not the sideline antics, that was nothing. But the Instagram or whatever social media thing he did, trade me, that's alarming. But yeah, I got the Buccaneers winning. All right, mahalo for watching. Funny little boys, and go Cowboys.